Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Wordle with Art. Today's going to be a scary one. As promised, we are going to do the following challenge for Wordle number, let's see here, 660 for Monday, April 10th. And I do hope that all of you guys who celebrated Easter had an absolutely wonderful Easter yesterday. Okay, so this one's going to be super scary because, this is totally out of my control. So as promised, we are going to do this live together, so I have no knowledge whatsoever as to what my 3 random words are going to be. That's today's challenge, is you guys are going to go to the randomwordgenerator.com, which is sitting right in front of me, and you're going to do the following. And here we go. So as you can see, I do not have any words set up yet. It's just a random word scandal that it gave me, I guess, for a 7-letter word. Okay, so we're going to go to number of words 3. We're going to do a triple entry, which is very scary, right? Word type, we agreed to say all. Leave the first and last letters alone. Word size by is going to be letters, size by letters, and we want it to equal 5. And guess what, guys? The moment of truth. Here comes Art's letters. And you're going to see there will be no cuts in the video. I'm just going to smoothly try to transition straight over to the Wordle, and we will plug those in. I'm sure we'll remember them. I can always just go back to this screen if necessary. So there will be no cuts. This has not been rehearsed. Here we go. Oh, I'm a little nervous. Generate my random words, please. And here we go. Okay, Grant Steep Swing. Actually, those don't look too bad. Okay, so Grant Steep Swing. I think I can remember those. Grant Steep Swing. Let's turn this off, and let's go to Wordle. Okay, bam. No cuts in the video. So Grant, Steep, and I have to commit to these, and Swing. Okay. So let's see, and I'm just going to actually quickly scoot over to the other screen. Grant Steep Swing. I'm just double checking that I put them in. Okay. Ooh, okay, a little nerve-wracking. I mean, we do have 3 letters, which is not terrible, but there's so many letters that are still in play. Oh my gosh. And what's scary about this one is that, I can't abort it. Do you know what I mean? I've committed to these 3 words. Some of the other challenges, even the snake, even though that was incredibly hard, we could just abort and pull the plug at any point to preserve the streak. This has already been committed. There's no pulling out now, guys. All right, so first step, let us think about what we've got here. Oh, God. First off, I can see that this, shoot. So I think the first thing we need to do is double check that this is not an infamous ER type word. Okay, we have to check that this isn't an ER word. Now, if it were, we have to think about, what our possibilities would be. Never. Yep, we could have never. That would be a good one. We have not had never. We have never had never before. So never is an option. Actually, that's, Oh, but. It's not an option. Oh, man, because you have to look at steep, and you notice that we only have one E, right? We only have one E. So we do not want to do never, okay? That would be a bad guess. We only have one E. Okay. I was really tempted to do it because it would have been great positional on everything. Okay. On the other hand, we could have something like this. Okay, I see, let's see, I see loner. Loner. So basically what I want to do is first see if it makes sense to kind of play in hard mode and go for a strong guess and see how many options I have. If I have way too many options besides the loner, then I think we have to go off-grid, do a probing word, and then put that in to help reduce the possibilities. I think that's the strategy we have to go with here. So we've got loner. This is all under the assumption, by the way, guys, that this is an ER word. It's just that they're so scary, you do want to kind of like brace yourself for them first. Loner. That looks like it. If we go with the NER and the O, then with the U, um, it could be not much else. So it's really loner. It's really loner. Now, by doing that, I do get the L. I mean, it's not bad. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. I do introduce two new letters, and I get tremendous positional on the N, the E, and the R. It's just my only concern is I only have two guesses left. And, if I'm wrong about the ER, it could be a different type of trap. Loner. Oh, man, this is actually really scary. Really scary, actually. I mean, loner would be a decent word. We haven't had that one yet. Loner. Okay. Um, I just want to just double check one more time that there's nothing else that I've overlooked. Oh, we could still think about the N. Okay, what if it begins with the N? Then it could be don't really see anything there with the NO. And again, we ruled out never, which is good. And then if it's NU, I don't see anything. So I guess I'm going to go with loner. A little nervous about this. Oh my God. And it's an ER word. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going to be calm here. I am very nervous though. I still have a solid guess left to do as much evaluation as necessary, but at least we established it's an ER and we've ruled out another place for that N. So what we have to do obviously is go N like that. Okay? And let's explore our options. And I think it could only be NU or NY. I don't see NY working. So we're going to go NU and we're going to say, okay, neuter. That seems ridiculous. Neuter. I don't think so. I don't think neuter would be a good one. Okay. Then what's left? Neuver, neuber, neuner, and numer. So I don't think it's going to begin with the M. So now let's put the N here and see what we've got. Under. Okay. We haven't had under yet. We've had above, but not under. All right. I'm pretty confident about under. Let me just double check though. Because it would have to begin with the U. Is there anything else that could blend with the N? No, I think really only the S would blend with it, and we lost it. Although double check the K would be a sneaky one, but I don't see KN working. Knewer, nah, I don't think that would make any sense. All right, so let's go with under. Still a little nervous here, guys, but let's keep our fingers crossed. Woo! Yes. Oh my goodness. I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. The streak is still alive and kicking, but I feel like it's, I don't know. I feel like it's on every day. It's on life support. You never know. But that was pretty good. I think a triple word entry and especially random, I mean, is pretty scary. Looking back at this, so Grant Steep Swing. Out of the 15, I'm kind of curious. So how many unique letters did we get? So 5 out of Grant. Then we add to that the S, the E, and the P. So that's up to 8. 9 for W. 10 for I. And that's it. Whoa. So basically, the way I see it is out of those three words, we were operating at just 66% efficiency, right? We only got 10 out of 15. Whoa. I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. I do think loner was a good guess. I think that really helped establish everything. And I think it just came down to under. Tell me if you think neuter would be there. I guess we could check the list, but it just sounds kind of weird. Neuter. So, yeah, I don't think that would work. All right, guys, we passed yet another one. Let's take a look at tomorrow's challenge. And as always, let me just please give me a second to clear the screen here. And we'll just go like that. And here we go. All right, guys, are you ready? It's the CCVCC. Yeah, it's the CCVCC challenge, all right? So C stands for consonant, V stands for vowel. What does that mean? It means every single one of your entries in tomorrow's Wordle, except for the solution, of course, because we cannot, we can't force the solution to be what we want it to be. It just happens to be what Tracy Bennett selected. But every single one of your words up to that point must be CCVCC. So it has to go consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant. And it's kind of tricky because you're forced to keep those vowels straight in the middle, and you can really only test one vowel at a time, okay? So if you look at my example here, I kind of got lucky. I actually did this on the first shot. I hope that happens tomorrow. So I went with crest, okay? So E is in the middle, and it's straddled on both sides by the crest, the CR and the ST. Now, to get the Y in there, because we are going to count Y as a vowel, so you cannot end it in a Y. You can't do something like bunny, which wouldn't even work anyway because you'd be testing the U as well in the second place. You have to test Y if you want to. You certainly can, but you have to test it dead center. So a good word that I came up with was glyph. There's a couple more that would still test the Y very strategically in the center, surrounded by consonants. So I'll leave it to you guys to look those up, but if you want to use glyph, be my guest. It's a pretty good one. And then I did bluff because I was thinking I wanted to test to see if it was either blush or flush, okay? And then ironically, it was neither. And so the only thing that remained would be an S for slush. And ironically, it also turned out to be in the CCVCC structure, okay? So that really satisfied the rules of the tomorrow's Wordle challenge. But again, if the solution is not CCVCC, that's totally fine, but you have to be confident that at the point that you're ready to enter your solution, that is the solution. So if it's not correct, what you entered, and it's not in the CCVCC form, then you will fail the challenge, but you'll still hopefully be able to preserve your streak. And there you have it, guys. I have to really take off. And with that in mind, yes, I'll look forward to see you tomorrow for yet another edition of Wordle with Art.